Welcome to Daily Life Connection. Thank you for joining us again today. We've now completed a full year, 365 days of exploring the heart of God. And so now we're going to begin season 2 of exploring the heart of God. I don't know how long this will go, but as long as I keep having ideas, I'm going to keep sharing them with you. Today I want to begin a little series, probably a 10-day series, based on the 10 Commandments. How do the 10 Commandments reveal the heart of God to us? And so that's what I want to look at for the next few days. The very first commandment that God gave in the book of Exodus is, "You shall have no other gods before me." You shall have no other gods before me. Now we can see these 10 Commandments as being laws that God is saying, and if you do, I'm going to punish you, I'm going to, or we can look at them, which I believe they are, as instructions that reveal his heart to us. In the 10 Commandments, I believe God is revealing to people what he knows is really important for enjoying life to the full. I think that's a different perspective, perhaps, on the 10 Commandments. Rather than commands we have to get right, they are principles that enrich our life. So how does this first one do that? How does the instruction, the commandment, "You shall have no other gods before me," how does that enrich our life? I believe in this way. What God is sharing with us is simply this. We as human beings have a tendency to put other created beings in the place of God. We tend to put people on pedestals. We tend to look to people to satisfy our needs, to make us feel significant. And when we do that, we are placing them as gods in our life. God is the source of our life. God is the source of our significance. God, because he chose to create us and he loves us, that's what gives us significance, not our achievements, not other people. And like I said, we tend to, as human beings, put other people on pedestals. And then when they don't live up to our expectations, we are discouraged or disappointed or angry or bitter, and we want to cut off those relationships. Because what we're looking for in them is something they can never provide for us. And that is our sense of worth and our significance in life. Other gods, other created beings, can't do that for us. Only our relationship to God alone, to the sovereign God of the universe, only our connection to him gives us our true value and our true worth. And I believe that's what he's sharing in the first commandment. He's saying, listen, people, when you put other people, and maybe, he is saying this because he's giving them to Moses, and the people are going to tend to elevate Moses and exalt Moses to a position where he's the leader, he's the one going to get us to the promised land, he's the one that's going to make us a nation, and if they get dependent on him, they're going to be sorely disappointed. But if they place their whole significance and life value in the hands of God himself, they won't be disappointed in that. So I think this is just a wonderful revelation of God's heart to us in the very first commandment, "You shall have no other gods before me." And that what he's saying is, I alone can provide you with significance and real joy and satisfy you at the core of who you are and give you the value you deserve because I created you. I want that relationship with you. I believe that's part of this commandment as well. God is saying relationship is so important to me. I don't want your attention. I don't want your affections given to a whole lot of things that can never satisfy you. Only I can. So, first commandment, "You shall have no other gods before me." What's it revealing to us? I believe God is showing us that our human tendency to put other people on pedestals, to expect godly things from them, to make us feel valued and appreciated and significant in our lives. When we do that, we are going to be frustrated, discouraged, disappointed, angry. That only can come from God. So let's depend on Him to be the source of our significance, the source of our value, the source of our contentment in life. The sense of our self-esteem in life comes from who God is and how He has created us and loved us and chosen us. Well, let's think about that today, and we'll talk again tomorrow about commandment number 2. God bless.